Hello everybody, this is me, Superman J here, and welcome back to another Let's Review My Collection episode. Finally, it's back. It's been since what? I believe December since I made a video on this last time. It may have been sometime earlier this year, I'm not too sure, that's how long it's been. But yep, it's finally back, and today we're going to be taking a look at the One Nintendo 2.5-inch figures that require a stand. Now, as you can see by the title, I don't like these guys. I don't like specifically the stands. I hate them. I think they're terrible. Some of them it works very well. Um, the stand works very well. It keeps them in place. While others they have a very hard time standing. And you see why. And you see some of them. And you see the ones that are perfectly fine with the stand. And figures that don't really work well with the stand. But as you can see here, with the stand, it works, but it usually comes when having to move these guys around, having to display them if they're in the wrong angle, and so it's stuff like that. And also, I think these really aren't, good for specifically little kids, since they do want to play with these guys. Um, having this stand sort of, I guess it blocks that age demographic, because this stuff like this is mostly for collectors, for people who want to display them. I don't really see how kids should be playing with this. It doesn't really make any much sense. And yeah, and honestly, it's really just a pain to keep track of these stands, because if they get lost if, on the ground, or you know, like if it drops to the ground, it's these stands are so clear you can't really see them. So yeah, so the way we're gonna be doing it is we're going to be doing it from the stand that works very well to ones that wobble the figure if I'm trying to move it. So first off, let's start off with the Splatoon guys. So first up we have here is the Splatoon Inkling Squid Green. He does come with the stand. Surprisingly, my orange one did not come with the stand. It probably did, but I threw it away. That one did come in a GameStop blister little pack, not the bots, but that the one that you find at Walmart in the checkout lanes. But yeah, so that's a little bit weird. The details on here are pretty good, for Splatoon. He does have little details on the eyes, as you can somewhat see. So yeah, so obviously, he can't really stand with this figure alone, so he does need to come with the stand, which what's pretty good. I would say this does keep the stand does not fall off. So if I'm trying to move it from place to place, then I won't have any issues with it. Next up we have here is the toy. Oh, actually no, let me try. Hold on. Does the other one work with this one? Okay, it does. Okay, so let's move the toy square to the side, because the orange one sort of does work with this. So this stand is obviously a little bit lower. I can see with this stand it's a bit taller, so it has no problem with this perfect angle. But with this small stand, it still holds the figure in place. But like I said, it is a little bit weird to see it go a little bit downwards instead of facing upwards. So yeah, it's a little bit confusing. With this squid, he does not have the same details as I'm just gonna say this right now. The turquoise squid, because with the tentacles down here, it doesn't have that white paint. The eyes are designed to look more like the Splatoon 1 Inklings, with just the back dot of the eyes instead of the detailed pupils. But yeah, before this, it's still a pretty cool little figure. Next up we have here is the turquoise squid. Now I do believe this comes with the stand, but the stand doesn't really work well on this guy, so that's a bummer. And this is an exclusive to Walgreens. I believe it came in the same set as the 8-bit modern Toad, and I believe there was a Metroid exclusive one in there also. I'll have to check again. But yeah, this is a Walgreens exclusive, and for what it is, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's just the same squid pose, so nothing really new, nothing different. But, for what it is, it's a nice little figure. And the last one in stand that works very well is Cappy himself. So this is Cappy right here, obviously from the Super Mario Odyssey line. And as you can see, he works pretty well. Pretty cool. I'm so happy this stand works very nicely. And so yeah, so here's Cappy. And all of his fantastic glowy. Pretty cool. So yeah, the details on here are nice. He has a little blue hair. He does have a little blue on his arms. I don't know if that's actually in the game, or if that's what it looks like in the game with the little blue things. All I know is that this is how it looks like in the game, and yeah, the little blue paint does bring his little ghost. Oh, he fell. The blue does bring pop him out more. It's pretty cool. Like the eyes, it's obviously based off of his character art that they first used to teaser him. So pretty cool. I honestly thought he looked like a vampire when I first saw him because of his little arms. I thought they looked like fangs. But yeah, for what it's worth, it's a nice little Mario Odyssey merchandise. We don't really get much of Cappy in his ghost form anyway, so it's pretty cool to see Jack's specific take on that. And that's pretty much it for the figures that do work with the stand now. The rest of them, they suck. The stand that they use, that's awful. Even though it does work, having to move them from place to place can be a huge pain. So first off, let's start off with, I guess we want to go with Star Power Mario here. So obviously, I'm going to show you this right now. 1, 2, oh, look at that. The stand does not stay with Mario in the air, and yeah. So my main issue with these stands is if you look very closely. I don't know if you can see that. Come on, focus. Then you can't see it. But with these stands, the main issue here is the fact that, oh come on, stop it. Is that these stands, first of all, they're small, but also the tip of it is a little bit curved. It's a little bit curved down. It's not like so let me see if I can get. Well, actually, Cappy has the same point, but that one works really well. But the main problem with these stands is the fact that since the tip of it curves down, it doesn't really hold the figure in place, which kind of sucks. So if I want to try to lift it up in the air, the stand is not going to come with it. But for the figure itself, it's pretty cool. It's obviously a repaint of this running Mario pose. For what it is, the paint is a little bit good. It's a little bit shiny. It does reflect the star power perfectly. So I'm trying to get this for this thing to work. There's on my little phone, on my iPhone, I keep seeing that little stupid sunlight thing, which it shows you that it's focusing, and I kind of wanted to go away. But yeah, before this, it's a pretty cool little figure. I'm very happy. Let's put you back on the stand, and let's carefully drag you back to where you belong. Next up, we have is just the normal running pose Mario. Same thing as a Star Power Mario, but just the same pose. Nothing really new. It doesn't have that that shiny effect to it. That oil effect to it, as Pit2 Vision calls it. So yeah, pretty cool figure. And the third variant of this pose is the actual Star Power Mario, which it takes inspiration from the very first Star Power Mario figure that they made, which was a Walmart exclusive, 1 out of 3,000. I do want to get it, but it's like on the very top of my shelf, so and I'm too lazy to get it. So here he is. It's pretty cool, to be honest. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit weird how they went with this. Like I said, I do believe this was their first test. Not the one where he's like little. Here, you know, I might as well just get it to just show you guys. So I should just get this guy. So this was the very first Star Power Mario that Jet Pacific released. It came out in the very beginning of the One Nintendo line. So I do believe that's where they were taking inspiration from. Like I said, this came out like way after, you know, they actually sort of figured out what to do with the Star Power effect. This came out after this guy, I believe. Oh, you see, it's not focusing on the background. It came out after this guy and the 8-bit Star Power Mario. So yeah, at that point, Jack Pacific knew what to do when it came to these guys. So like I said, it's very, very weird how it's now that Jack Pacific does it. There's a sort of variant. But for what it is, it's pretty cool. It's a little bit weird how they did this now. They obviously already had their way to get the Star Power effect going. And yeah, I guess this is supposed to be like a small little tribute, which is kind of weird. So yeah, I think out of all of these, this has to be my favorite one just because of how obscure this is. Like, I don't really understand like how this was even made, you know, especially with this white little figure and just glossing it over with oil or grease, whatever it is that they used. Next up, in just terms of Mario, we might as well just finish off, is the Mario holding his cap, or while running, marching, as some people would say. So the difference with this guy is, oh, excuse me, I had to burp. Besides his pose, is the stand. This is a pretty big stand. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it's a little bit bigger. It's actually 10 times bigger than these small stands. And yeah, I don't really understand why. I guess it's because of how heavy he seems to be. I guess in just terms of how open his pose is, it requires a little bit more of a bigger stand. But yeah, before it is, it's pretty cool. Now, the hat does not stay on. It is a different piece that you have to connect to it, which is also another pain in trying to get these, with these figures, that some of these poses, you have, they require, there's a separate piece to it, and you have to connect it onto the figure, which, you know, it can sometimes be a struggle. So yeah. But, you know, this actually kind of another Mario figure with his hair being right in the open. I can see that missed little paint right there, that black dot. As you can see, yeah, you can sort of see it in the shadows. But yeah, but his hair isn't as detailed as the Odyssey one. It looks more of a clay, as some people are calling it, you know, the clay hair. And yeah, for what it is, it's a pretty cool little figure. I really don't know what to say about this guy. But yeah, it's pretty nice, you know, nothing really special. Oh, also, I do believe there is a Fire Mario variant of this guy coming out soon, so I guess I have to get that one. But yeah, no, you see, that's what I'm talking about. I hate these stands. But for what is, this figure is pretty cool. I like it. It's just that the fact that it had come with this stupid pose. And finally, the last two is the running Luigi. Now, do I have anything else before I even want to continue? I don't think so. So these are the last two with this that require in my collection at least, that have the stand. There are other figures out there that have the stand, but it's a little bit more different. Instead of you know, these stands, it's like it's a small stand with just the dot on it. So for example, let me get this. I believe it's either called Fruit Tower or Figma. I don't think it's Figma. It comes in this chocolate egg. So I can see here, this is this Luigi figure. You would get these guys in a chocolate egg instead of a chocolate egg. You know, it comes with a little capsule, I believe. And yeah, so this is the type of stand I'm talking about. So this is what the stand will look like. It's just gray. I mean, well, it's clear, and there's a little small little, I don't know what you would call it, like a little stand here that connects to the base itself, and you would just have to plop the figure down like this, and there you go. Works pretty fine. So those are the two type of stands that I've seen. I do want to get those guys someday just because they're a little bit better to display. And yeah. So finally, let's dig into the last two, and that is Star the one Luigi. Now I'm just gonna do it like this since Star Power Luigi is the closest one. So here he is. He's the same as the normal Luigi one, but just like the Star Power Mario, he does have that glossy effect to it. Now I did get the start on eBay, and sadly his face seems to have gotten a little scratch mark on it. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's like a bad paint or something. Or I did not get the style used. I got him brand new, so something had to have happened in the factory. When I got it from the eBay seller, it wasn't open, but it was already, the box was sealed, and when I opened it, the figure came like this. So I don't think it was the seller's fault, considering that the little box or blister that came in, it's a little bit hard to see from the angles. It's very hard to see it all the way. So yeah, I guess I couldn't really see it that well, and when I bought him, sadly it came with this little scratch mark or straw on Luigi's face. But for it's a nice little collection to the Star Power collection. Then reminding me why I didn't even do a video on that on those guys, the Star Power figures. Um, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Now I have a feeling this is based off of the Super Mario 3D Land artwork. I don't really know. Like I said, these poses I've never really seen before. I have seen some stuff like this, but not with Jack Pacific, or not the type of stuff that Jack Pacific has been using. So yeah, these figures come as a surprise when they're in different poses. The only one that I do know that's based off of official artwork is that Mario marching with this cap in the background. As you can see, this guy. And last but not least, we just have the normal running Luigi. Yeah, pretty cool. Actually, let me make sure that the focus is. Pretty cool figure itself. It's the same thing as Star Power Luigi, just different. So let's see. Nope, that doesn't even work. So I do believe this is the pose that it's supposed to be in, which it's neat. So yeah. Oh, and at the bottom of the base, it's absolutely nothing. There's no little trademark on it. So yeah. That seems to be it. Nothing really new, just a simple running Luigi. Oh, and also there is an Ice Luigi variant coming out in the same pose very soon. But I don't know if it will be coming out soon because of this whole pandemic thing, of this virus that's been going around. So yeah. Well, that's it, guys, for this video. For this Let's Review My Collection video. The figures itself are great. I really hate the stands that comes with it. They don't hold the figure in place, and every time I try to move it, it keeps falling off. Don't believe me? Look at every other YouTuber who unboxes these guys. You will see the same problem that they're having with. You will see the same problems I'm having with them. These stands do not hold these figures very well. If I want to move these guys from place to place, then I have to hold the figure with the stand and carefully slide them into place to display them in. I am thinking about gluing them on with the base. I'm gonna talk to a couple of my little buddies on social media, see what they think. I want to get their opinions on it first before I even do it, because I do have super glue that sticks on pretty tight. So yeah, if I can get these guys glued on, then I would have no problems with the stand at all. Because I mean, I really hate these stands so much. They're so annoying. They're a pain in my butt to like handle with, and I can't do it. I just can't handle this. It's so annoying. And it's very sad to see that Pacific not take any criticism with these stands and not fixing them. They're releasing more and more figures of these guys with the stands, and these stands don't work. They don't work. They're total garbage. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Oh man, to be honest, if you were to tell me like, oh, what's your least favorite 2.5-inch figure from the 1 line, it would have to be any figure that comes with the stand. You know, I don't see what the appeal is. I do not see what the demographic is for these. Obviously, if a kid swallows the stand, they're gonna choke on it, and plus, I would even say die from it. You know, and yeah, you know, and if a kid were to have these things to obviously playing with them, it wouldn't really make sense as to why kids would be playing with these, since they're obviously meant to just be a display piece, which I don't understand why Just Pacific would even do that. They're supposed to be made toys that are fit for kids and they're meant to play with, but these seem to be more for collectors or people who display toys instead of playing with them. But yeah, overall, I just hate these guys so much. The paint, the figure itself, they're cool, but that does not take away the fact that they do come with a stand that is so annoying. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of these guys. Do you like the figures? Do you hate the stands? Or do you just hate them all together, Like I said, for me, it's a little bit of mix. I love the figures and stuff, but I hate the stand that they come with. It's so annoying. And yeah, and I just hate them overall. Some stands will work, some stands won't. Which I really hate that so much, Oh, it just makes me so mad. So yeah, that's it, guys. Like I said, I'm so happy to be doing Let's Play with my collections again. Be on the lookout for more episodes too, because I'm going to be bringing them out pretty much soon. Like I said, this isn't like this won't be the next this won't be the next video in the series or the next episode in this series, but some ideas for I'm going to be hoping to make videos soon is the Hallmark Mario ornaments, Hot Wheels Mario toys, fast food toys. Those are gonna be in separate videos, like McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. They're all gonna have their own separate videos. And same thing with these One Nintendo figures too. The reason why I'm not doing all of them in one video is because it's obviously gonna be super long, and I do think that some of them are a little bit different than the others, and they do deserve their own videos. So yeah, be on the lookout for more videos, because I'm gonna have these guys pumping out real soon. And also be on the lookout for more eBay finds, because that's pretty much going to be the only content I'll be making for now. Besides unboxing videos, I am thinking about doing stuff other than this. So for example, Just Pacific has sort of announced their different figures. I should tell you about that too, since that came out like in January or February. So yeah, there's also a lot more to it. I kind of want to do reviews sometime soon, but I don't know if I can. And yeah, obviously, I think content could be a little bit taking a while to make, just because I don't really have anything else going on. I don't really know what to expect. I could talk about the Lego Mario sets, but actually I could do that since the starter kit has been selling out like crazy. So I could do a video on that and how insane this Lego Mario seems to be going with the fans. So yeah, I'm being on the lookout for more content. Like I said, I'm trying to do like these scheduled things. All I'm saying is that for my videos, I don't really have a specific date for when these videos will be uploaded. I'm thinking of Monday, Wednesday, but for pretty much just any day, depending on when it uploads. Uh, Local time, I would say like 6 o'clock p.m. I know I live in Texas, so at 6 o'clock for me it'll be 6 o'clock p.m. I don't know what it'd be like for you guys. I believe in the eastern side it should be 7, and I don't know about the western side either. But yeah, as for me in the south side of this country, I would say 6 o'clock p.m. So be on the lookout for those videos at that time, because that's when these videos will be uploaded. So yeah, just be on the lookout. I hope to have some sort of official update video talking about this to let you guys know. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So like I said, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I will see you guys in the next video. This is Simple Mind J signing out. Ugh.